Hello. Well, today I'm making a little video on how to make a tiny bear. First of all, I've traced it all out on the fabric. Don't use a thick pen. I'll actually send you a pen that I use. It's really fine, so you can't see any pen around the edge. It's got to be one that it won't stain the fabric either. I noticed your pen was very thick. It's little things that make a difference. So I've cut out all my pieces. The first bit, you put these two head pieces together. A little trick is if the material's really thick, trim off around the edges just a little bit, so that, especially in that matted fur, just trim a little bit so it's a little bit shorter. Get the two pieces together, thread up your needle with the cotton. Start at the nose. With a little knot, just a little knot, go over the nose to secure it like that. Then back stitch. It's hard to do. Down to here. So just little tiny stitches. Where's the camera? Can you see? Pull them really tight. They nearly pull into the fabric. See how they sort of pull in really small. Keep it very neat, not too many knots and things, and just right down. When I get to the bottom here, I go over a few times. That's got to be really secure, this bottom bit, really secure. Cut off your cotton. See how neat? Just little stitches. So it's like that. Then make sure it's neat, a tiny little knot like that. You get this piece. Again, trim off a little bit of the fur so it's not too thick around the nose. Get the piece. These are little tricks, they're my secret little tricks. Fold it in half like that. Put the needle through so it's just sitting at the top. That needle goes into there like that, into that nose, right on the point. This is the only fiddly bit. I do make it look easy because I've done so many, but it's very tricky. And then you just back stitch around. Now what the issue is, I think, with my bear, this bit here goes around. Just keep sewing it. It's hard because the cotton matches very well to this bear. When you get to here, see, I'm just easing it around. See, that bit's not connected yet. right around to the bottom. Finish off, if you've run out of thread, go over and over and cut it off. No thread. See how I've got no threads hanging off? Very fine. I think when you get the thread, hopefully you've got it in the mail, this special cotton, it'll be easier because it's thinner. And use a thin needle. Again, little thing. Keep going all the way down. It's looking like that. All the way down to the bottom. See how it fits. When you get to the bottom, go over and over about 3 times. See how I'm just, and cut that off. Now there's a little bit at the end, so we just, it might not meet right down to the bottom. See how there's just a little bit, that doesn't matter because all that gets gathered. So you end up with like that. Now we do the same on the other side. Hold it like that, go into that corner again. Do the same the other side, right down. Just a little back stitch in and out. Up in front and back in the stitch. See, I'm just going round the head. Just pretend that you're just sewing in a straight line, but just keep so it's becoming like a little so I come in the stitch, back down the stitch. It's really a matter of keeping it tight. Oh, and you're just going to run out of cotton. And then that one will go, I'll just finish off this little head. What a shame. Use double. This is a good one, the knot. Put the cotton in front of your thumb, wrap it around. Cut the little ends off. There's his little head. Then you put your finger in, poke at the nose, turn it inside the right way. Brush all the bits out so he's quite fluffy. trim a bit of all that off. Not too much, because you can do it at the end. I'll stop this video and then I'll show you how to put the eyes and stuff it. Bye.